So, good morning. I'm going to introduce you to Sam today, if I haven't yet. He's over there. I fed the chickens and not feed them, actually. I'm working on wrestling the chickens because one of them has this vent yeast infection. I have to catch her and give her a bath and blow dry her. And I'm going to clean out the pen pretty good and really clean out their bowls with vinegar. This is what you're supposed to do. Never feed them anything with yeast because it's a yeast infection. And I've never actually caught but one chicken, and I never not tried to. He's doing his business, and that was because I had to get one to catch for someone wanted it. So anyway, there's Sam. He's exploring. But that's Sam, the dog, and he's about 2.5, 3 years old. Anyway, so I'm learning about chickens as we go. I didn't have chickens. I had chickens when I was a little kid, but I haven't had chickens since, I've had them about a month. So I'm learning about them. But I think I decided I liked chickens when I was a little kid, under 4. And because I still really like them. I think they're the cutest little things when they're running for food and stuff. But anyway, sorry about moving the camera so much. There you are, Sam. What are you doing? You think you should get a treat? You do? He thinks oh, what'd you get in your face? What'd you get in your face? Oh my gosh, you got all those things on you again. He wants to get up here. He sits up here by me. And I got these bags in the way, but these bags are for that soil. These bags, food bags. And came here with my granddaughter yesterday and showed her some of the stuff about the farm, like about getting goldenrods. This field over there is so full of goldenrods. I wish I wasn't scared of snakes. I wish I had a way to save it and harvest it. Boy, next year I'm going to be ready for this stuff. But she wanted, I wanted to teach her about how I do the soil, and I taught her about the garden and about the chickens some. So today I'm going to be washing and blow drying the chicken and fixing their stuff up. I have a friend coming to fix the van brakes, and looking through the house, it looks like I've gone through a lot of stuff. I don't have as much to organized as I thought. I'm gonna definitely have to get some kind of storage set up, and that's where I'm at today, working towards getting these chickens and myself and Sam on the road, and so grateful to have time with my granddaughter, and I just miss her when I'm not with her, but she's getting up there. She's 13 now, so she's not a little tiny thing. So she's getting where she wants to be a little independent, and that's okay. Her mom does pretty good with her. And so this is where I am. And I'm sorry I'm rambling, but the chickens, having to wash the chickens is taking me off guard. And so I'm going to do my work this morning, and may touch base again. This is Wednesday, September the 23rd. 2020. This is still the 10 days of awe, which is when it's Old Testament biblical stuff that we're to think about. Repentance is between the Feast of Trumpets and the Feast of Tabernacles, and it's like to help us remember, hey, God's coming back, and we were just set down here for a short time. This world is not where we camp. We don't camp in the wilderness, and when I'm talking about wilderness, I'm talking about evil wilderness. Yeah, unlike nature, wilderness is different. I mean, I saw heaven once and it looked like nature, so that's a different story. I'll tell that sometime. I wasn't dead. I was when two different times when a child died, I saw heaven. I'll just say it. And they were in the same looking place. It looked like nature, like a field like that out there. And the first boy was 10. He was the age he was when he died. When I saw him, he was skipping joyously across the field, just joyously. And the second boy verified to me that I was not imagining. because it's the same field, and I was a physical experience. When that boy died, my spirit went up into the air. Like Paul said, he caught up into the third heaven. And I looked up at a diagonal, 45-degree diagonal up. As far up as I was, it was still higher. It was a ledge, and it was that field. And the second boy, was like 14 when he died, and he was 14 when I saw him, and he was standing on the ledge of that field, looked down at me and said, "Tell my mom I'm happy." And then I went back into my body. So that's my experience with seeing heaven. And I was wide awake when it happened. I was sitting down at my computer, and I found out the second boy died. That up in the air thing happened. So I hope that encourages somebody. And anyway, be a follower of Jesus. Nothing better than that. You just don't know it until you try it. All right, peace. This is Candy. I'm glad you're here. And my chickens have a disco ball.com and Urban Pioneer. Peace. I'm glad you're here.